We got there. Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining our campaign, be sure to reach out to me and let me know. We do have open slots available in all of our games right now, so you're more than welcome to join in on the action and fun. Now, without further ado, Stylax, tell us what happened last session.
Yeah, so previously on Mists of Memory, a Greyhawk adventure, we were in the town of Litlauder, and we were going to go get some food at the tavern, and as we're walking it, a young boy approached us. I believe it was a young boy, and apparently the religious services were about ready to start and wanted us to go over there. For that, Miss Ada and Stylax decided to go to the church to check it out, while Damson and Kat went to the tavern. While Stylax and Ada were at the services, they enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable. Stylax got that great feeling of excitement that he does before a fight or before doing other things that are of living nature. And afterwards, Stylax and Miss Ada stayed at there's a little picnic there, where they had food and stuff like that. And they stayed and talked to the pastor, I guess is what he was called. And then after Ada and Stylax went to the tavern, meanwhile the tavern, Damson and Kat were talking. Kat was looking out, sharing a glass of milk with Damson or something like that. And I don't remember who did it, but they got kind of enthralled or charmed by someone. Not Kat, but Damson did. And when Stylax and Ada arrive at the tavern, they had actually been enchanted by the pastor. And so there was a great debate for a long time about heathens versus the religious and stuff like that. And each side participated in the debate depending on their charm or what they had observed. Damson, thinking that maybe some kind of magic was going on because Ada was able to break out of her spell, Stylax was not. Damson left to go to the outhouse so that they could cast detect magic unobserved. And on her way, she was jumped by a were-rat. Ada ran out, and Stylax got up and casually went out to join the fight. Most of the were-rats and were-thugs were defeated. However, there was a were-dog in the distance that was not part of that. And as the were-rats were defeated, they shifted back into the form of villagers that we had seen at the religious services. Very interesting. And that, I believe, is where we left off.
Yes, it is. So, you see a couple of the villagers are now looking out at all of you and only seeing the death of what has happened here. Only seeing the physical bodies with no hair attached to them anymore, or nowhere near as much, looking humanoid and normal.
And there were a couple that were non-lethal.
Yes.
I don't remember which ones.
The ones that are labeled with the X in the corner instead of the X over them.
I'm not on the map, so I can't see any of this.
Well, then, let me put you on the map. Duke, you come back from the outhouse.
Taking a big shit.
Duke was doing a dookie. Got it.
That's where he got his name.
You walk out from the outhouse and you see your allies. Some of the... Oh, Ada a little hurt. And Kat a little hurt. And a bunch of dead people.
What has happened out here? I was busy with my stomach problems, but what has happened?
Apparently there were these villagers have been changed into some type of rat-like creature. I tried to incapacitate those, and there was a few that ran off, got away. And I will attempt with Ada's help. I'm assuming. Try to revive, and I forgot which one. I had names at the end of last time, but I was going to be carrying in two of the people that have been non-lethal. He gave us their names, but I forgot who they were last time. Oh, it's probably in chat.
I did not type them in chat. No, I did not.
Oh, shoot.
One of the ones when you killed them was Jim, or James, the fisherman. And the other one was Thomas, the carpenter. So let's just go with those two. Or, no, Elijah was one of the ones you non-lethaled. He was this guy. That's okay. Elijah, the farmer. And then Tommy.
Okay. I will, I'm going to pick up Elijah and Tommy and take them into the inn so that their bodies aren't outside. And then Miss Ada and I will try to revive them.
Okay. You bring them inside, and everybody in the establishment is just running the fuck out, like fleeing from this entire scene of murder. From their perception, you guys killed a bunch of villagers for some reason.
We need help.
Medicine check.
All right. I don't think I have Ada's sheet. Because she'll have to roll it. I'm giving her advantage.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Barkeep, we need help. These villagers were attacked.
They already ran away.
I'm just yelling it out.
Okay.
I don't know if he's in the back room or where he's at. He, she, they.
So you get this man stabilized over here, and she can use her healing kit charge if you instruct her to.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. I'll just let them fucking do that shit. I don't know where anything is on these sheets. So they have D6s. Nope, wrong one.
Oh shit, he threw up the initiative order. Who's being attacked?
+2, so 9 hit points. And then the other one, just give them the same. So, you get the two of them stabilized as they immediately begin trying to fight you as soon as they come back to consciousness.
Stop. Something happened.
Heathens.
No, we were saving you. Are you still radish inside?
You're all heathens, aren't you?
Well, you were in a rat form, and we're not heathens. We were just at services with the pastor.
He instructed us to take out the heathens.
We can help you with that. Who instructed us to take out the heathens?
You all are the heathens, and they keep trying to fight against you and attack you again.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to grapple both of them.
Guess I could try to hold the other one down.
Okay, oppose athletics, and they're gonna start swinging their weapons at you. Let me get their sheets open. Where at thugs?
Damn it. If I fail, I can spend.
That's not how grappling works anymore.
Ah, damn it.
So you have a static DC. It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to roll anything.
Yeah, they have to roll opposed by your static DC. So what is your DC?
So my strength modifier is +5. I mean, no, my strength modifier is +3. My athletic is +5. Sorry.
Okay. So that's a DC of 13. Are you going after the thug or just the normal rat?
I will go after.
It's up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll go after the rat.
The normal one? You're normal? Okay. So he gets to roll acrobatics or athletics. No, he is grappled by you. I'll put you right next to him. And then Stylax, what's your DC?
15.
All right. Believe it or not, gonna go with acrobatics. Oh yeah, he breaks free of you and just starts wailing on you, trying to bite.
All right. I will.
It'll be 0
Use my
damage. Your
reaction?
minimum beats it.
Yep.
It's 0 damage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just assume from this point on until a bigger mob comes at you, their first attack that hits you does nothing.
For the villagers. Yeah. Villager
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah, for anything that's not like a big boss. Yeah, it'll be nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to be hit a minimum of 2 times to be hit.
All right. And then I will.
I mean, we're rolling initiative unless you guys are doing taking an action. Like we're rolling initiative.
My only other thing would be to non-lethal and grapple him again.
Alrighty.
Please calm down.
Because I'm not a charisma guy.
All right. Well, all of the players in this chat, you can roll initiative now. Oh, I have to fucking select the tokens first. That's bullshit. The other sheet doesn't make you have to select the tokens first. Let me change it to what it was. The thug.
Oh.
Was 13. And then the other were rat was not 5, but 13. Wait, where'd it go? What? Elijah. Yeah, there we go. He's 13. The other one was 5. Alrighty. So yes, as soon as you start to get into a fight with them, they transform into their ratty selves. Go ahead, Stylax.
All right. Unarmed strike. Do. 20 to hit, and I can hit and grapple at the same time. So they will take 10 points non-lethal,
All right, back unconscious.
and then, yeah, they don't have to do a grapple check, I guess.
Yep, next attack.
Well, he's already got the other guy grappled, right?
And he's actively trying to bite him, yes.
Bop him.
To make this a lot
Non-lethal.
easier, roll an insight check.
Oh, I like insight, I think. 22.
There's no talking to them. They seem obsessed with trying to kill you.
Non-lethal.
Like an animal. Okay, go ahead.
Seven.
They're still up, unfortunately.
And that is... No, I'll burn a...
You have to declare
yeah.
that before you start
Oh,
attacking.
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to... Yeah, there's no talking to him. I'm done.
Alrighty, Damson.
Correct.
And-
Level 4.
Can I non-lethal him with my spear?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty. Do-do-do. 16 to hit.
Oh, that's 12 damage. Okay. Damn! That's a good spearing. Yeah, that takes them out. Wait, you have a +5 to strength?
Oh, that was the sorry, that was the true strike one.
Oh, regardless, you're dealing more than 2 damage with a 7 on the roll. All right, they are
Yeah.
back unconscious.
Let's
I
tie him
think-
up.
I think it would be wise instead to get us stuff and leave after that dog one?
I mean, I'm not sure if you want to try to speak to them again. They were acting kind of like feral animals, but if you wish to bring them back to consciousness, perhaps we should tie them up or something first.
Yes, I agree. We should tie them up.
I would like to Cat. Let's go grab our stuff and their stuff.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
So,
We're not just going to kill them? We're leaving them alive?
They're villagers. They're not doing this of their own accord.
I mean, I beg to differ. Normally, when you go unconscious, spells are broken. So for them to wake up and still want to?
They did say that their leader had told them to take out the heathens.
So we're going to kill the leader then?
At least find out what's going on.
I'm gonna like nod to Cat when they ask like if we're going to kill the leader.
okay. So, if the two of you are trying to run your way back to get your belongings, I do require a stealth check to make it past the guards that are actively running over towards the tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
Between the two of you, you beat the guards who are seemingly running back over to the tavern. Stylax and Duke, what are the two of you doing in here?
I just got to the situation, so I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
follow
Okay.
Stylax's lead. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
this is what happened last session, Ad, from the recap. You guys got to the village. It was mostly nice. You did a little bit of talking. The party got split because a small child was trying to get, Stylax to come to the church ceremony at night. While in there, he and Ada both became infatuated, charmed with the pastor, enjoying the food and becoming a bit more hostile towards the heathens. At the end of that, we transitioned over to Damson and Kat, both of them inside of the tavern, talked to a random individual who seemed more understanding of the heathens, and Damson became charmed by that individual. Kat immune to that completely, seemingly. After that, everybody got into a little bit of a heated kerfuffle, where Ada eventually, through logic and reason, realized that, why is she being so defensive for that pastor? That doesn't make sense. Damson in a similar boat, and then Stylax broke out of it when Damson went to the outhouse to go identify what's going on with certain things, or casting detect magic to look at what's going on with certain things, and was attacked. And then Stylax went, wait, why am I not defending Ada? Broke out of his own charm. And then what happened here happened here. They seem to attack Damson for some reason.
So the town split. Our party was split for a while ideologically. Religious people versus the heathens. Heathens are also the ones that are extorting, thank you, the businesses, right? The herbalists and stuff like that. So there's the area is divided between religious and heathens. And based on the extortion, you would think that the extorters were bad guys and the religious guys would be the good guys, but the religious guys had the charm and stuff like that. And the rats are actually part of the religious guys. So we're kind of confused of what's going on. That happened. Stylax wants to tie them up rather than killing them or whatever. And then we could go chase the dog people or the dog person,
Right. Okay.
or something.
Right.
But the town's going to be against us at some point.
Okay. I mean, I guess we do continue with tying them up. But I guess the next course of action would be to get the best source of information of where to proceed next. Based on what I can gather currently, it seems that the main point of it all leads to this pasture or whatnot at this church.
It could be, but there was also a dog person bipedal in the distance too. Maybe we should chase that. We could take them to the pasture. That's an idea. They're tied up and let him know, although he did try to charm Ada and I. I'm just confused. I don't know. Perhaps there is no wrong and right. It's just two different sides.
Well, if we are to chase after this other individual, perhaps maybe we just... I mean, do you know these two? Are they significant to us? If not, then maybe we just leave them and go after this.
I met them at the religious ceremony earlier tonight. They were very nice people and very friendly. Something obviously happened at night, and it's curious because they have their religious celebration right before nightfall. It's for Pelor, the
Sun God.
light sun god, yes.
Yeah. Ada will look out the door and go, there are some guards coming after us. Do we want to be here and try to explain this to them or leave? I cannot have her make this decision. You guys have to make it.
I'm not good at talking, so unless someone wants to take the lead on this, I suggest we get out.
Let's go find that dog person. Let's run.
Okay. I now need a stealth check from the two of you, and because Ada is with you, you have a much higher probability of succeeding. Let me roll for her.
Yeah, my stealth is terrible. Oh, crap.
Good luck.
Yeah, she got a 17.
Well, I didn't
Remember,
make a charisma character, so I can't do much talking.
Yep.
My charisma's on Saturday. My insight is on Sunday. So.
I do have disadvantage because I am wearing medium armor.
We love to see it. Oh, that not times plus.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah. Group average of 15. You all slip out the back as soon as you can hear the guards breaking inside, and as soon as they get in there, everyone hold. Oh, no. They're unconscious. Let's get them. And they start tending to the other people as the three of you are slipping out the back, and, well, you have a few options here. You can try to stay within the town where the guards are clearly going to be on high alert. You can try to take to the docks and take one of the rowboats to go down the stream a little bit, or you can take the wall or gates and try to escape. Or, if you guys have a different idea.
Does any of this have any does this town have any potential leads that we see of this hooded figure with the twisted staff?
Not exactly sure. Tomorrow we're supposed to meet with the steward of the... Oh, there's also a castle palace thing near where we're at. And there's a steward of that place. His name is Sahil Karim. He's on the Lit Louder sheet. And his name is Sahil Karim. He's the steward of the castle. The Marcus that's with us has made deals with him, and then also Damson or who was the one that was really... Damson was really kind of sucked up to him and made good. So we're supposed to meet with the steward in the morning.
Okay, so we have an audience with this individual.
We have an audience with the steward in the morning, yes. But for tonight, I don't know what we should do.
Well, I mean, we could perhaps invite ourselves unannounced and say that this is a dire situation to him, and perhaps he could handle it from here, how to proceed with the town's problems with this.
We could do that. We could also see if we can find that dog person and capture them and take them to the steward in the morning and see what he makes of all of it.
That could work. I am decently proficient at tracking.
Perfect. Let's do that.
All right.
That way it keeps us out of the charisma game.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Definitely.
And it gives me a reason to leave because I'm not running from shit.
Yep. Yeah, you're not
Yes.
running, you're chasing.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Alrighty, so the two of you are going to try to track after that dog person. Go ahead, roll survival check. If both of you are trained, one can assist the other.
I am trained. It's a 15.
I'm not trained.
All right, 15. It's actually quite easy. You do notice out towards the area where Damson gestured that they saw them. Or Cat, and Viper Saw. You go out there and you find one track, and like you kind of see how it pivoted and started moving, and it headed over to the docks. It had heated over to the docks. And over by that area, they seem to the track seemingly disappeared. But you do notice that there's a room for a couple of rowboats that are missing currently.
Real quick, if I could just say out of character, I find it funny that Asa and I are back in a game and we're both playing characters that have no charisma, except this time I'm the fighter and he's the monk.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But anyway, it seems there are some boats missing here. Perhaps they might have taken this route away.
Yes, good thinking. Let's.
I'm not too proficient at swimming. I will probably sink with this armor I have on.
We can try to take one of these boats.
Yep.
And didn't they get rid of like land, sea navigation stuff? Isn't that gone now?
Yeah. Now it's just survival.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Or animal handling. Animal handling for animals.
Carts and yeah.
All right,
Much
so
better than like rowing in a circle because we
Yep.
don't have water vehicles.
why is it not working? Why is it...
Paddle
Both
faster.
paddling on the same side. You'll never catch me alive. Okay, so I would like Duke, survival. You take one of these boats, you climb into it, and let's pan over to the other two. Damson and Cat. Yes?
One thing I want to do real quick before we jump in the boat is I'm going to pull out my painter supplies. No, wait, wrong character. No, this one has painter supplies. I have painters. And I'm going to... Shit, I don't know what symbol to paint here.
It's Cat's face.
I will paint like a little, not like a, like a character portraiture, but just like a real quick cat with an arrow pointing to, like, so that they know, maybe they know we were there, but they'll see a little cat with a arrow pointing towards the lake or the water.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a long river.
Stick
this is
shift
built.
cat. It's not like I'm not wasting time.
Yeah. All right. So their fur usually goes this direction, right?
Yeah.
That's where it is. The calluses. So yes, you guys start rowing your way, stealing one of the rowboats out here on your way out. Pan over to Damson and Cat. You manage to evade by the guards, but just by the skin of your necks. You quickly get inside of the barn where all of your equipments are. Now, Stylax, you left all of Ada's stuff there. Ada had left all of her stuff there. Duke, if you checked in at an inn and had a room, would you have left your bags and things there, or would you keep that on your back the entire time you're just walking around the town?
I mean, Duke definitely travels light with his personal belongings, so he probably carries everything with him.
Okay.
Like, wherever he goes.
So, Damson, you're pretty much taking Ada's stuff, your stuff, and a little bit of, you always have Cat stuff.
Yeah.
Well, get your back on you, the other backpack on your front, Cat on your shoulder, and then what are the two of you going to do?
So I think we should get out to the city to follow that dog one that you saw, Cat. What way should we get out of here, do you think? Try to sneak out the main gates or along the wall or through that river?
Why would we need to sneak? We could just walk.
True. What are you thinking? Just act normal, like we have no idea what's going on?
Yeah,
Sure.
basically. We never, we're seen too much, so if it gets pointed at us, then last things last. We just put them into the long sleep.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, all right, you guys are just trying to walk out the front gates. You do see that the metallic gate has been shut on the town. As you all are approaching there and staying relatively out of sight of everyone as you're trying to be casual as a cat and dragonborn in the middle of this human and halfling city. As you are approaching, one of the guards does turn towards you, lifting their weapon. Halt, you're under arrest.
For what?
For the murder of our villagers.
I haven't murdered
Murder?
anyone. What? I was in my tavern. What's going on?
Over at the tavern, our people were attacked by you and your group.
No. I didn't attack anyone.
Need you to roll me a deception check. DC is going to be 20.
Go to use session advantage. Natural 20, 27.
We have to get this cleared up. Do you mind sitting over here by the gates while I go fetch my captain?
Absolutely, officer.
Of course, yeah.
Good. Hey, I'm going to go fetch the captain. Yeah, no problem. I'll keep an eye on that. Do you need tea or anything?
That sounds so lovely.
Yeah, I'll go
Yes,
make you a cup of tea.
The accusations worked me up quite a bit.
I'm sure. It just comes, because you're draconic or whatever.
No, it makes sense. They look scary, so of course when scary things happen, we get pointed to the most. But we're just here to mostly help.
You're a talking cat.
Yes, spirit, in a way.
Oh. I'm gonna go make the tea. And they go inside the little, doorway, and they open up the door, leave it open, as the two of you, sit on that bench right next to the gate. The other guy goes running off looking for his captain. Yeah, it's the only way to justify these guys, actually. Just sit down. Right?
Why wasn't my
that
jail?
makes sense.
Why wasn't my Saturday jailbreak this easy?
Yeah, right? Charisma casters, man.
The charisma people left, knowing gods were coming.
No, we weren't involved in that. What?
All right. So you do know if the guard captain gets here. Lie as much as you want, but he has to arrest you. You guys have common sense.
Okay.
So what's your plan of escape while they're not attacking you or arresting you? You're right next to the gate. It's already closed. His back is turned to you, putting a kettle on the stove.
Just gonna try to suggest him.
Okay.
Spell save is wisdom 15.
Guard. Wow, I haven't had a basic guard in this game yet. That's great. Wisdom 15. All right, so they roll a d20. And what is your suggestion? You have 25 words.
Can you open this gate so we can wait on the other side, please?
Okay, you do have 6 more words of instruction. It can't be additional tasks, just,
Yeah.
description of it.
Probably keep on down low.
He turns over to
That's
you.
it.
Yes, of course. And they go over and just start turning the wheel, lifting the gate for you. There's another bench on the other side. You can just sit on that. It's no problem.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, we wouldn't want the murderers to escape as well. She close it behind us.
Good idea. And as soon as you get through, they close it behind you, and the two of you just go walking off. Charisma casters. So, for the sake of comedy, the two of you walk down the stream, and you see over on a boat Duke and Stylax paddling, trying to get out as you're just casually walking down the road.
Gonna just wave over to him.
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys.
How'd you?
Why are you
We're
doing that?
going to the. Come with us. We're following the dog thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I am hot in pursuit.
I mean,
Yes,
if you're hot,
you
you
are.
can just jump into the water there to cool yourself off.
Is there enough room for 5 people on the raft?
Oh,
boat?
absolutely.
Boat?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Cramped, but like you'll all fit. Like,
Oh,
I mean, cat's small.
yeah. Good point. So, decent.
Still a little cramped. I'm tall. Damson's tall.
Oh, here's your stuff, Stylax. Here's your stuff, Ada.
Thank you.
Ada hands her stuff over to you, Stylax.
Yeah.
It literally weighs nothing for you. So, all right. Oh, wrong one.
It's too bad we had to leave the cart back there, but we'll come back for it. I'm not leaving that cart behind.
Yeah, I think the dog creature is our answer.
No, agreed.
So,
You see, this is why I say religious people are crazy.
But I was religious before I came here.
I don't see you actively worshiping someone, so you were, so you're not now, so you're not crazy anymore.
Well, I am actively worshiping people.
oh, this is.
I do believe in the gods. I just don't force my thoughts on others.
You hear that, Ada? He worships you.
I have never proclaimed to be a god. I'm not that egotistical.
Yeah.
Like you. Sorry, she has to be in character. You know?
No, It's fine. It's fine.
Look, you can worship local spirits and whatnot, but no, you can see a local spirit. You can't see a quote-unquote god.
People have. I've read books. I've heard stories.
And a lot of those people also ate a lot of hallucinogenic stuff.
And a lot of people say the same thing about Dragonborn that have never seen one. Or talking cats.
Alex makes a good point there.
No.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, if gods are real, that means we can defeat them.
I don't think you're strong enough to fight them yet, Cat.
Why would we defeat people that help us?
I don't think that troglodyte quote-unquote deity was helping us.
Discussion for another day, but I didn't worship the troglodyte god.
So it shouldn't matter what happens to them.
The troglodyte god or gods in general?
Either or.
Either or.
What's the difference?
Huge difference.
If they breathe, they can bleed. It's just finding out how you get them to bleed is the hard part.
Why would you want to do that and cause pain?
Because what if they come in to attack us again?
Again, are you talking about the troglodyte god or gods in general?
Yeah, either or. Gods are fickle, right? We can't understand what they're thinking, right? Otherwise, we'd
So
be
are
bad
cats.
at gods.
So are cats.
No. I'm saying that gods are fickle, as in man isn't meant to think like gods, right?
I'm not meant to think like a cat either.
Well, that's true.
Mhm.
So, do you think like a cat or do you think like a man?
I've never been a cat, so I don't know if I think like one.
Fair enough.
We can always give it a go. Can you hold up your right hand up?
No, thank you. We have a dog.
Ah.
We have a dog to catch. So, while this discussion's been going on, Duke, you do see that there's a section of the beached side area that seems to have a compression on the grass that looks incredibly wet in that like local area.
The indications on the ground here suggest that this is the way. And I point in the direction.
Yes. You
Let's go.
You climb over there, and the distinct stench of wet dog litters your nostrils.
Cats hate this smell.
So, as you are sniffing this area, continuing tracking after the beast, the smell is a little bit of an asset right now to you. That is one thing about many animals, is knowing how they smell allows you to track after them so much more easily. Now, taking after them, you seem to wander until you make it over to the road, and at that point, you're looking for any other obstructions that look like it might pass through here. You're heading more northwards, outside of the area that you all had previously ventured and recognized. You start to notice the signs of civilization. The road is actually dug through and the dirt completely present where no grass can be touching it. There's a few stone pillars created for signs to be posted for directions to Lit Louder and away from Lit Louder. You even come across the bridge, and that's when you guys get to this map over here.
Guess they've gone across the bridge then?
Seems this dog was in a hurry to escape.
I mean, wouldn't you if you caused that in the town?
Well, I guess so, but I wouldn't know what that is. I don't cause death in towns.
Yeah.
Can we see down there?
Once you get to the bridge or closer up to the side, you should be able to see down. It's just a section where the river deviates and there's a small little waterfall stream. Not waterfall, just stream that cascades into different paths and avenues.
It's not a tall bridge. It's just.
It's pretty tall. About
Looks like
20 feet, 25 feet.
All right. So if I tossed cat out, okay. Yeah, we're good.
They always land on their legs.
Yep, in the water.
Oh, cat! Please tell me you have featherfall. That would be hilarious. Oh no!
You know what? I could totally see Featherfall for cat being they just land on their legs perfectly fine, no matter the fall. Even at terminal velocity, it's just like boink.
But yes, heading across the bridge, I would like a perception check from the three of you that are not tracking right now.
Or
23.
natural 1.
22.
22, nice. We love 22 and 23. So, everybody stop where Duke is at. Duke, you stop and look down at the ground. And as you're staring at it, you run your hand across it just a couple of times, and you can feel tread marks that have been mostly, like, not really indented into the dirt. Only present here long enough because of the amount of time somebody was standing upon it. As if somebody was standing. And there appears to be two different sets of tread marks facing one another, roughly by about 3 feet across. Right at the end of this bridge.
Prex here, over. I'll explain what I've seen on the ground.
So does that mean it's 2 people?
Perhaps this was maybe a small rendezvous point or something to get on a vehicle to escape quicker.
Well, they did say the heathens do have like their own little cots and whatnot out in the fields.
But I mean, we can continue on the pursuit, but it does seem they will have a quite a substantial advantage in mobility.
Well, I mean, we can't exactly go back to the town now, can we? So the only way forward is forward.
Aha, I like the way you think. All right. This is the way then. And now, I guess I continue forward.
Okay. As you step forward across the bridge, Stylax and Damson, well, not Damson, Cat, there's a wind that flows over towards the two of you. Very sudden, just hush of the wind towards your direction, and carried on that wind, you catch the scent of wet dog again, coming somewhere from this area. Oh, you can't see my pings. Somewhere from this area.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Down this cliff edge.
Up ahead, to the left.
Oh, okay.
I smell dog.
Seems we have picked up a scent. All right then. And I guess Duke will enthusiastically charge forward.
And I'll point in the direction as we're running so that he knows. To this cliff. This way.
There we go.
Am I able to just go up top here, or do I need to make any checks or anything?
Oh, it's down across this area. If you want to walk, if you want to just jump down, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be an acrobatics check to go down the side of the cliff to the bottom. Or you can walk. There's literally a path right here.
Yeah.
That Alex just yeets himself down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Monk privileges.
Mm-hmm. And I do have my own feather fall now. I think at 4th level.
Is that 4th still? Good.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you guys get down to this area, you hear rustling in the bushes as you were standing there, and then you see an individual walking out with their hands up. Come on. Change layer. Token layer. This man appears fairly youthful, but rugged from living a life out inside of the prairies instead of the comforts of a town. Despite that, he has a distinctly charismatic and energetic appearance to him as he smiles over at you. Hey, there's no reason to be hostile or anything. I'm coming right out. Immediately, Damson and Cat, you recognize him. That's Caleb. You talked to him in the bar.
Caleb?
Hey, smooth talker. What's up?
Hello, Cat. Hello, Damson. And you must be the people that the pasture tried brainwashing. The name's Caleb. He walks out with his hand over towards you. You do note that his other hand is like sitting on the hilt of his sword, but not in a ready position to draw and strike, just like, defensively, just in case.
I do not take his hand. I don't take his hand. I just stand behind Miss Ada and next to Duke.
All right. We're going to have Ada go take a shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, just I'm not role playing during this.
There's a nice bush back there. I was looking at it myself.
All right. Well, you guys seem to be following me since the town, and may I ask why?
Yes, you appear to be in sort of dog form.
Me?
Yes. And the townsfolk appeared in some type of rat form. Tell us what you know of this.
Well, if we're going to be telling a story, mind if I at least make a little fire? I am still soaking wet.
I don't have a problem with this.
He'll, like, put a beaded strap over his hilt to, like, keep it in place. Just raise his hands.
Yeah, you could make a fire, yeah. Come down there. So, seriously, what is with those town folks? Like, even when we woke them up for being knocked out, they were just, like, still, wanted to attack us. What is going on in that town?
Well, it's not really of their decision, let's say. You see, there's a problem with the pastor. He's what you call a lichen. Apparently he's been like that ever since he visited a mountainous area before, and now he seems to be, well, more powerful than he previously was.
I don't know what a lichen is. Do you guys?
Arcana check, anybody? Or religion check for you specifically, Stylax. You do not need proficiency.
All right, cool.
Oh, damn. Well, it looks like everybody other than Cat has heard about lichens. Nice.
Slightly ironic, but...
Yeah, right? They're mortal enemy. They're mortal enemy. 14s and 16s. So, lichens are cursed creatures. They are individuals who, under the shape of the full moon, transform into a beast-like entity that personifies what they are truly like. The most common of which is the were-rats. They are the people who are skittish, usually, and who become more powerful and work practically in order to attack individuals and stuff. There are other transformations as well. They aren't necessarily evil entities, Duke. This is just information for you, Duke, that evil entity part. They are mainly more prone to violence based upon what their personality strives for, what their goal is, but not necessarily evil. I see.
Just hold my head up like, wait, nope. I think I remember.
Well, lichens are a thing that's not really native to this local area. And because of his power and his influence, the pastor has transformed a large portion of the population into, well, this. And needless to say, it is not out of the kindness of his heart that these individuals are gaining this power. He controls them, makes them pay for everything he wants, makes them do what it is he wants, keeps them satiated, but also at his command and behest, use them as a weapon if needed. Now, some of us, whom were chosen by him to become Lycans, we did not transform the same way as the others. So, when we transformed, we were stronger. The first of which that were like that were me, his son.
Wait, you're the pastor's son?
Caleb Chion. Well, don't act that surprised.
So, wait, is that... So is that whole story then about you and the one farmer's daughter true then?
Oh, that's absolutely true, yes. But, I mean, it is what it is, admittedly.
So is that what caused the whole divide between the whole heathens thing?
Well, when the two of us were getting like that, my father made the decision that I should be transformed and she should be as well. In the transformation, though, both of us did not take on his rat-like appearance. We took on a different one. One closer akin to ourselves. Loyalty and strength and independence and mischief. We took on the form of the wolf. She was killed because he knew we would just rival him. And I luckily managed to escape because at that point in time he did not wish to kill his son. However, now that he was aware of that transformation happening, a few more of the villagers have been getting turned slowly, and whenever they appear like myself, they end up getting killed most of the time. Only a few of us have been able to escape, and every now and again during their sermons, I slip back into the town and try to make sure we get more people to join me out here where they're safe.
So is the leadership of the town aware? Like the steward and the... Let me pull up his name, because I don't want the sheet open at the moment. And the Baron?
No. At least as of now, my father hasn't been able to get his teeth sunk into them. They're always under close guard, and since they're not typically religious individuals, it's harder for him to get them on his side.
I see. It definitely seems, from the ones that you saw, you thought that there were other farmers in there that were the ones that were knocked out Stylex?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
The ones that were knocked out were like a wood carver and farmer, you said, right?
Yes, the carpenter, Elijah, and yes, it was Elijah and I forgot the name. Thomas, Elijah and Thomas.
But wait, I thought you said that you turn under the full moon. Why? It wasn't a full moon out tonight, was it?
Under the full moon, you are forced to transform. No choice. But at night time, you can transform whenever you would like. So long as you are strong enough to turn yourself back. For the wolves among us, it is exceptionally difficult. For the rats, I'm not sure. I don't really speak to them on equal terms. They've only ever come out here twice trying to catch us. And both times we killed them. But yes.
Sounds like the pastor's then very hypocritical, then trying to spread faith, but start his own little what's the term for a group of rats?
Infestation.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Playthings, technically.
Just so I have this story clear, your father is corrupting this town for his own personal gains, and you wish to challenge that by building an alliance of your own.
Well, that really wasn't really on the to-do list for me. I just wish to try to keep as many people out from his clutches as possible. And if they are transformed, at least give them the knowledge that you don't have to be a rat.
Well, we can't just. I don't think we can just let your father keep doing this, especially since they tried to come after us and had his followers attack us. That's not something that we can just kind of let slide. So, I suppose then, as you being his son, the question is, do you want him captured or dead? For what he's doing?
I've spent the last 7 years having to know that the woman that I loved was killed by him because he could not control her, and that my daughter thinks me an animal and a deviant.
Wait, is your daughter Lila May?
I mean, there was only 2 options, and I mean, 50-50. I believe more than likely she is mine. Her late husband, or her father, disowned her very quickly after knowing what happened. So,
I see.
with that, father doesn't really carry as much weight in my heart.
Had she been turned?
No. Luckily, children are immune to lycanthropy until they've reached the age of their pubescence.
Wait, really? Why would a curse differentiate that? It's a very specific caveat, actually.
Well, curses have to be made by something. Probably made to punish the foul, and at least in my opinion, children aren't foul. They need the opportunity to become that.
Fair enough. But Dad, what do you want to see happen to him?
Gone forever.
If we want to do that, he's probably on high alert tonight, I would assume. Or maybe God down, thinking that we're gone? But there's the whole fact that the town thinks that we murdered individuals, so we can't just really get back in unless there's some hidden way.
Oh, I know of a few ways back into town. But yes, he is going to be on very high alert, and he has quite a few of them under his control. Of course, if need be, I have myself and my friend who could run distraction and hopefully incur the wrath of his people. He's been trying his damnedest to get me killed ever since he found out that I've been building my own pack out here.
And you don't intend to do what he's doing and turning people to build your own pack, right?
Ronald! You all hear an individual starting to step out after being unseen up top. And a bipedal wolf comes walking down.
The pastor's the one who bit me. Not him. He's just been showing us how to stay out of sight and helping us survive. He came to the village knowing that I was about to be transformed and warned me. I never heard of this. I thought he was a liar. Turns out, he's not.
Ronald here is a trusted friend of mine. Not everyone in the pact is someone I would put my life on the line for, but he is.
I see. Well, I'm going to look to the rest of the group. I think we should go and give the pastor what's coming to him. What do the rest of you think? If he's turning people and, well, he came after us, tried to get us.
It seems that they have put us in quite a predicament, especially with the fact that they've tried to manipulate and contort the minds of my fellow allies here. I do not appreciate that. Now, with all that being said, do we want to perhaps let the higher authorities of the town know of this and perhaps get their assistance in? Or is this something that we strike on alone? Half-assed and hard?
Good question.
I see you giggling there.
I'm gonna insight check. As a player, I kind of know, but insight check because this Caleb had charmed Damson earlier.
Yep.
So I'm still suspicious of motives and other things.
Sure.
All right. 24.
For some reason, you can kind of understand the charming of someone thing. Based off of what you heard from Damson, from Kat, and a little bit of getting to know him, he was probably trying to reach all of you, not just the two of them. And he definitely has the capabilities that his father has. I mean, it's clear as day. But you don't sense any malicious intent towards all of you. You do sense hostility stemming from inside of him, just inside of his being, but not malicious intent. There's a difference. Some things like to be aggressive, like to fight, like to attack something. He seems to be that type of thing, but not maliciously. But yes, he absolutely did use his ability on Damson.
Yeah.
And possesses similar abilities as his father.
The problem is if we strike the pastor, he's going to have many villagers, which I'm not worried about. I can take them all on, but I recommend we do non-lethal. It's not their fault they're being controlled.
I'm more than
There were some,
Go on.
and there were some good cooks at the after party too. I would hate for those to end.
That is one thing I miss about those damn sermons more than anything. But I will say, the two of us can cause a distraction for sure. Get into the city, make ourselves seen for once. He'll definitely send some after us, if not most. My father craves power more than anything else, and I am, fortunately, the only thing that could rival him. And if you all kill him, I give you my word that I will make sure these people do not serve anyone else. Loyalty is loyalty, but service is earned, not taken.
I do have a question about that. I do believe and trust in the gods in general. If we take him out, I don't want the worship to necessarily end. I mean, to end in the way that it's being done with, turning people and all that, but I do want the people to worship as they want. So if they want to choose a new pastor, what are your thoughts on that?
If they want to choose a pastor, they can do whatever they want to with that.
All right.
If they try to choose someone like me, that would be stupid. If anything, I would ask that in your travels, if you all make it to a city and you can find a real cleric, see if they're interested.
I look at Duke for... Are you ready? Should we do this, or what are your thoughts?
Well, just from this brief interaction, I could tell that Caleb is a man of his word. My only question is, those of you who have seen this bastard, do you think we can take him?
I can take on the whole town if I wanted to.
All right then. Then Caleb, if you are able to cause a distraction, then our party can definitely take on your father.
Alright.
Do you know if the control will end once he's gone?
I don't. My presumption is it either goes away completely or it goes to the next of lineage, which would be me.
I do have a question. Something that's been troubling me, and forgive me if you addressed this and I missed it. The Myra, the herbalist, she said that she's being extorted by you and the heathens.
Yes.
Obviously, if she feels that way, is she being extorted, or what's the story behind that?
In layman terms, yes, she is. I'm not going to lie about it, but there was one thing that we've been struggling with since we can't get the resources we need from the village, and we can't exactly go traveling out there as a group of individuals. You see, under the full moon, we have to make sure we're all locked away to make sure we don't wolf out too bad. I was extorting her. We sent one attack over at her shop, then afterwards I was hoping that she would just be willing to pay us a small fee for that. Turns out she's more rebellious than we anticipated. But yes.
I appreciate your honesty. And I believe it goes without saying, and when this is over, please stop the extortion. I know you won't need to anymore.
Are you and the others going to return to town once your father's gone? And try to explain everything that's happening, since we're definitely going to need someone to kind of explain what happened. Otherwise, well, we look very bad.
Gladly. And yes, I give you my word that my extorting days are over. As soon as my father's out of the picture, and I don't need to. but I'll gladly give them an example so that they know what we are dealing with. I just ask that we don't make it terribly public. If you had the ability to get us an audience with the Duke, perhaps? Or sorry, the noble, perhaps?
Well, I have brunch with the steward in the morning.
I'll be happy to give him an example. Just need to make sure we get there. So, we have a game plan, huh?
Yes.
Anything you want to add, Kat?
Oh no, I'm just listening and thinking of all the ways this could blow up. It's going to be entertaining. Because if I was the priest, the first thing I would do, because I want power, is this exploit your daughter to get you to, fall to your knees, Caleb. No offense. So you should make that your first priority, that she's safe. Just saying.
Well, I'm not going to be able to get to the church.
Ooh, okay.
He'll look at
no
you,
church.
Stylax.
Yes. Interesting parent-child relationships aren't they?
The closer I am to him, the more in danger she will be. I have to ask all of you to keep your eye out for her, and
Yes, of course. She has great potential. Even Miss Ada saw that in her.
good. I would hate if she ended up like her grandfather or her father. Well then, time for us to run our reconnaissance. And you all watch as fur begins sprouting from his skin and his body begins elongating and stretching aggressively before he begins walking off.
Impressive.
Guys, I think that's the wolf that was standing by the tavern.
Yeah,
I think so too.
it was. And they go and take off. And this is a good place for us to go on break. Be right back. We're back, everyone. Now, I put you on this map for an accent purpose. Don't move around or anything quite yet, okay?
What?
You all take a short rest, giving Caleb some time to get in position to attack the enemy and cause a distraction to hopefully make your lives easier to get inside again. After your rest, short rest complete, everybody. Go ahead, roll a hit dice. Things. You all have to find a way back into the town. So what are your ideas?
Well, could do river. Could see if there's like a drainage system. Could just walk in through the gates.
Yeah, we should have asked Caleb for his ways in.
Yeah, we were meant to.
Do you want to
Oh,
say
I
that you
know
asked
how-
him?
Yes, that would be lovely.
The docks are
guessing,
never
but-
guarded. Sorry. Go on, Kat.
Yeah, sorry. No, you go ahead.
Oh,
The docks, you said?
The docks are never guarded. That's his way in the city. They're never guarded.
Really?
Yeah, never. They
Well,
figure
then
nobody
that's-
wants to get wet.
Yeah, it's not like an ocean. It's not like there'd be pirates or sailors.
Then that is our way in, then. The ducks.
Thinking about it, you guys did make it over to the docks and saw no one.
That is true.
And stole a boat and left. Even left the sign of a cat.
Yep. Yeah, let's take the rowboat.
We can return these boats that we have borrowed.
Good point.
Good on you. So, you guys get in the rowboat. Start rowing your way back, Duke. As you all are getting up there, I do need a group stealth check, though.
Okay.
Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy.
Hey, dirty 20.
We like those. We like
too.
those. Nice. Natural 1, Duke.
Saturdays I play at decks. Someone that dropped decks and wears heavy armor. So I feel you, Duke.
He didn't even drop it. It's just heavy armor.
Wait, are you sure your medium armor imposes disadvantage? Because some don't.
It's automatically toggled on.
Yeah, mine does. The one that I'm
Okay.
wearing does. Yeah.
I just make sure.
Yeah, good. So, as you all are getting over towards the docks, you manage to find your way over there, no problem. And you can see the wet mark from where Caleb had clearly used the same entry point back into the city. As you all climb out, Duke, you take the time to start tying the boat back up, returning it to where it was. But you have to move a different boat out of the way to put this boat back exactly where you found it. And as everyone else is like creeping over towards the the boxes, and you're focused on that, Stylax, you see that there is a guard actually patrolling over here as Duke is leaning down, tying the boat off still.
Good job putting it back. There is a guard coming, so let me help you. I'll try to help him to speed up the tying down.
All right. You get that finished. Drag him back over to the hiding place where you all wait. The guard
Clink,
passes.
clank, clank, clank.
The guard looks around and... I know you're out there. Oh, I guess no one's out there. And then walks off.
Skyrim guard.
Listen,
Must have been the wind.
That's a crafty guard. Everywhere you go, I know you're hiding. All right, they're not hiding. So, after they leave, you all start traveling, sneaking through the city as best as you possibly can. Town, it's not a city. You manage to get closer over towards the church, presumably where the pastor would probably be at. And as you approach and get next to it, you look through some of the windows where you notice quite a few of the townsfolk are inside currently praying. You can't get too much closer than where you all are currently at, or else you'll be out in the open and any passerby would be able to see you, and anybody looking out their windows keeping guard would be able to see you as well. However, as you all are there, I would like a perception check from each of you.
Ooh.
Got one cat.
Let's see.
Come on, cat. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Well, Duke is apparently the most perceptive of all of you right now.
This is a surprise.
So, as you are sitting there, everyone else is so fixated on the church, you're the only one looking around you. And then you see, over by the market lane, where all of the businesses are, you can see the massive wolf form of Caleb sitting on top of a hut, and gives out a loud howl that no one else in your party seems to hear. As you look at all of them, and they're just focused on the church, watching on the inside, and you...
Hey, Caleb has given the signal. We should move.
I'm ready. And I take down my hood.
Wait a moment. Let them get a moment to react, then go.
Thank you, Damson. That would be funny as shit. You guys meet them all at the front door. Oh. So, you give them a moment, and you watch as about 8 individuals leave the church, all heading out. And because of your perception rolls, you all don't notice anymore. He might just be alone in there. The pastor was still in there.
To talk.
Talk.
Let's go.
Shall we move then?
Yeah.
All right. I shall take the lead. And I guess Duke's gonna start charging in.
All right, the door's over here. That's a window.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're all stained glass windows as well, so you can't really open them. You can break them clearly, but this is the window over here, or the door.
The door at the bottom.
Cool.
I think Stylax and Duke go first.
As Duke's approaching the door, he's gonna take out the troglodyte spine, and it's going to light in a saber-like fashion as he casts light on it. That's it.
All right, let me give you light. 30-foot radius?
Yeah.
All right. Emits bright light, 30 feet. Boom. Kat, are you staying with everyone else?
Yes, I am staying with everyone. Sorry,
You're good.
it was hard to get my token. There it is. Got it.
There you go. How do you want to do this, Duke?
Can I click open the door?
You just, slowly open it?
Does the group look like we're trying to be stealthy? Because otherwise, do you think he's just gonna try to bash through? You can go in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just gonna bash and go charge.
All right, you slam open the door. Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
Boom! And go running into the church, where you can see Pastor Cheon. Over at the pedestal And he turns and looks over at you. Well, I say, it looks like we might have ourselves another lovely individual joining our sermons this evening. Oh, Stylax, you're here as well. Please, come on in. Come on in.
Tell me of Elijah and Thomas and why they turn into rats. People.
What are you talking about?
They turned into these rat creatures and attacked. I knocked them out. They came to, and they were saying that you were directing them to attack us. I had to knock them out again because they wouldn't stop attacking.
I don't know what you're talking about. Did the heathens get their hands on them or something?
Inside check. All right,
for it.
and I'm not human. I don't have my thing. Do I have any? I don't think I have any extras. All right, insight. 14.
14. He may be telling the truth. He may not. I mean, it's kind of hard to read. Stylax, come over here, young man. We need to have ourselves a talk with this. And he steps out from behind the podium and starts walking down towards you.
Stop.
What?
Just keep your distance.
You can't possibly think I'm a danger, do you?
Well, I didn't before you charmed me.
Sir, charmed you? We've broken bread together. I thought you understood the light.
I do understand the light, and I enjoyed the food, but there's something amiss here.
I don't know who's gotten in your head about things like this, but it's not making any sense. I see you brought your friends with you. Hello.
That's Damson. That's Cat. And of course, the marvelous Duke.
Oh, you gave a name to your cat. That's adorable. Sorry, every NPC is going to be like that cat. Just until.
I like it.
Well, can we just sit down and talk about this, please? You came in here, weapons drawn, looking all hostile and such, and I'm just trying to tend to my flock. You know me, Stylax.
I do. And that's why I want you to speak and help my friends here understand.
Well, I'd be more than happy to express anything to any of y'all. It's not a problem at all. Here, come on, sit down, everyone. Come on. We got plenty of seats.
I guess as Duke is approaching, I've heard some strange things coming from your son Caleb, saying how you're corrupting the individuals of this town. Now, like Stylax here, I will give you a chance to explain yourself, but you haven't really said anything to prove otherwise. So unless you could say something that could change my mind, I'm afraid that the way is going to have to enforce itself on you.
You've seen Caleb? As he's staring at you, you see tears welling up in his eyes.
Damn it.
My boy's all right?
Can I insight this? Is this genuine?
You can insight, yeah.
Shit.
Duke, this man, you can't help but to feel that pain. I mean, he clearly misses his son, and something about that makes you feel that exceptionally hard. Wait, where's my boy at? Where's he at?
Duke lowers his weapon. He's quite conflicted with his feelings for you. He's asked us to appropriate you and has caused a distraction outside.
While he's there,
Yeah.
I would like to suggest, no lies or deceptions should be said inside a place that you venerate so much.
We're
as I try
rolling
to cast...
initiative.
Yeah.
The
I'm
moment you
suggesting-
try to cast the spell, Oh, I have certain things rolling at advantage. And because all of you failed your perception check, you're rolling at disadvantage.
Woohoo!
No.
Disadvantage clicked.
No.
Ooh.
God, this went such a different path than I thought. Advantage. Initiative. Nice. Holy shit. Do what I am telling you to, roll 20. Oh, I didn't export out, that's why.
Do what I tell you. Oh wait, that's my fault.
Yeah. Typical person.
That's the life of IT.
Alright, so they rolled that. He's not supposed to have advantage, though. He's a straight roll because he was out in the open. Style actually rolled disadvantage. Ooh, nice.
Yep.
All of you, nice. However, before anything else can take place, Damson, you begin casting a spell, and 2 individuals immediately leap out, ready to strike at you.
Oh dear. Sorry, should it be... Oh, rat.
Oh, rats. Immediately as you prepare to cast the spell, this one leaps out and jumps towards you from hiding in the bench. They're going to start and try to bite you. Advantage on their first strike for a 16.
Miss.
Oh, nice. And then they swing their sword. 7.
Shield.
No, 7. They only
Oh,
have
7.
advantage on the first attack, not all attacks.
Then yeah. I saw the 19, and I was
You're
like,
good.
shield.
This one, however, 5, 10, 15, runs after you, Stylax, sinking its fangs into 20 to hit.
That hits.
You do not have a reaction until your first round when you are surprised.
Right.
So that'll be... Oh, let's roll some damage here. 4 points of piercing damage, and you have to give me a con save, DC 11.
All right, and there's the 4 and con save. $15.
Oh yeah, you're fine on that one. And then it'll take out a sword and swing. 6 misses.
Misses, yeah.
All right, now
Just
I can
barely.
toggle off their advantage. And that is the end of the were rats go. Damson, your turn.
And here we were just trying to have a pleasant conversation without any lies, but no.
The heathens are casting spells in my church.
I'll have you know, I'm not religious at all, so I can't be heathen, as I, two-handed spear. 19 to hit for 10?
Yeah, you hit him for 10. Ooh, nice little strike on that one as well.
And it's going to be radiant damage.
Nice. Normal, but yeah.
Yeah. Bonus action, I will also, innate sorcery to up my spell DC by 1.
Okay. All
and
done?
Advantage on attack rolls for sorcery spell. Yeah. I really need to do that first, because then it gives me advantage on my attacks.
Says attack rolls of sorcery spells. Your spear wouldn't have gone up.
I cast it with True Strike.
Yeah, casting True Strike allows you to make the attack like that. All right, we have to read True Strike specifically because my comprehension of it is it imbues the weapon so you can do that instead. Not when you cast True Strike, you get to make an attack with a melee weapon and do all of that. So let's read.
Yeah. The details should be there. You should be able to expand it down.
Yeah, it's not. It always gives you the shortened version, not the full version.
Yeah.
Guided by a flash of magical light, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. The attack uses your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dex. If the attack deals damage, it can be radiant or the weapon's normal damage type.
Yeah. So basically, you attack and use that as the.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah, you would have advantage. Yeah. Yeah, my understanding of it was more of like a smite instead of...
Fair.
That makes because it kind of reads like that a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of does, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that works then. You stab the rat man. Oh, rats.
I'm going to hold there.
All right. Stylax, you're next.
All right. So, I'm going to ignore the were-at next to me, and I start moving 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, no. He gonna bite you.
25. Yep.
Ooh, 22 to hit.
That actually did hit as I'm running off.
All right, you're taking the hit.
Yep.
6 piercing damage. Oh,
All
wait,
right.
he's a generic NPC. We use average. 4 piercing damage.
All right. And then I'm going to
Con
leap
save.
up onto this.
It's every time they bite.
22.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Leap onto the pew and then jump off the pew and I don't know, land there.
Okay.
Move to there. Just for yes, I could have gone in a straight line, but just to make for whatever.
Sure. You have movement. Use it.
Yeah. And then first and as I'm running, I'm grabbing my hands together and drawing forth in a like a bow stick of electricity.
Nice.
And I come down, unarmed strike.
Crap.
Strike. Yes. First attack. 24 to hit.
Barely hits. I am joking. It hits.
I heard that.
Okay.
7 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to knock him prone with my hill stuff.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Boom. He is now prone.
Ah!
All right. And flurry blows or not flurry blows.
You gotta do it, man.
Yeah, I will go ahead and do flurry of blows. First attack, and this will be an advantage because he's prone. Of course, I'm on the strike. 16 to hit.
That actually just barely hits.
All right.
Yeah.
For 11 points of damage.
Nice. Max damage.
And second one from Flurry of Blows. 19 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9 points of damage. Stay down. And I is done.
All right.
And I'll subtract the health, which was 4 points.
As your last of those attacks strikes against him, you see he grabs onto your staff and begins shoving it backwards out of the way, revealing his true nature and self.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Standing up and shoving the weapon out.
How dare you? I am the chosen catalyst of Palor.
I would like, when he does his transformation, each creature within 15 feet of him whom is not a lichen. Good. Damson, Duke, and Stylax. Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Okay.
And myself, correct? Constitution save. Here we go. 20.
Ooh, nice. As he bursts into this rat-like form, you see this divine radiance glow about him and surges out from his body. Stylax, you kind of shield yourself away from it. Damson, you hide away from it as well. But Duke, you stare directly at the light. Meaning you take 18 points of radiant damage, and you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Oh.
1 second. I think I have something for this just in case. Let me
Blind
just
sight?
see. No. For, you said 18 radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay, well, first off, surprisingly, Duke is resistant to radiant damage.
Nice, so only 9.
Oh, nice.
And then...
Oh.
You stare at that sun.
And then, as a reaction, when I take damage... When you or another creature within you takes damage, you can take a reaction to expend 1 psionic energy die. Roll the die and reduce the damage taken plus your intelligence modifier. So that's a d6 plus my intelligence modifier for this.
Nice.
Go for it.
So 3 plus 3, which is 6.
So you only take
And-
3 radiant.
Nice.
Wait, so it subtracts from the amount that you would have taken. So yeah, you only take 3, but you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
And notably, the rat seems to heal from this.
Oh no.
The light of Palor, it flows through me.
Now that you're blinded, Duke.
By the light.
Yep. Blinded by the light. He is gonna actually, he's gonna stay right here. Cat, what's your dexterity modifier? Or sorry, number? Big number?
Big number is 18.
Duke, what's yours?
14.
All right, so that means Cat is first. Cat! Did you ever roll hit dice, by
Okay.
the way? Because your token is showing that you're still hurt.
No, I press short rest, but it didn't give me any health.
Oh, well, just roll a hit die in. So,
Okie dokie. How?
what is your hit die is a D8 as a warlock, so roll a D8 plus your con.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a 3.
You can roll more hit dice
Nice.
if you like.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So taking everything in, and I'm just gonna try to wing it. I wanted to try and use mimicry to reproduce the Churton's voice to command everyone to leave the church.
Ooh, to mimic his voice, yeah.
To mimic Pastor Cheon.
Yes.
Ooh. I need a deception check from you.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I need a deception check for you to throw your voice to make it sound like it's coming from him.
Okay.
Yeah, because clearly he's right there. You're not. Okay.
Oh well.
Yeah, the were-rats hear you say that, and this one, it immediately turns and looks at you, Cat.
What? Okay, yeah, because yeah.
I know the mechanics of what you are supposed to be able to do with mimicry. I'm saying, given the current circumstance, you
That-
need to
that's fair.
succeed a deception to convince people. The pastor is saying that, not you at the other end of the church.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
If he was not present, absolutely, no problem. But he's right there. Or if you were behind him. That's... Anything else, Kat?
Yes. Cat will then run over there and as their bonus action summon the familiar.
Hell yeah.
Protection!
Alright. Duke, time to nuke him. I was half expecting you to be a paladin for that joke, just Duke nuke.
So I'm blinded, right?
You are blind until the end of this turn.
End of this turn. Got it. So for my bonus action, staring at this pastor, he says, "You may follow the will. You may think you follow the will of Baylor, but I follow the will of the way." And as my bonus action, I'm going to do Celestial Revelation, as two forceful like wings spread from my back.
What the hell is this guy talking? Oh my god!
And then I will move one step over here. I know I'm blinded, but I don't think I need to see to do this. For my action, I'm going to attempt to cast Thunderclap.
Nope, that hits everything in a 5-foot radius. Con save?
Yep.
Womp.
Okay, Constitution on the pastor.
So he basically just slams the troglodyte spear to the spine to the ground and does like a forceful smash. Oh no, for 1.
14. Well,
so they take 1.
They both failed? What's your DC?
Oh no, my DC is 13. So.
Okay, so the pastor failed. He takes 1. The other one just jumps a little.
Yeah.
Bing.
And that is my turn.
Okay, you are no longer blind.
Nice.
All right, and at the end of your turn, the pastor's going to use his first legendary action. He is going to scurry away without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Hey, get back here!
Wait, how far? 10, 20, 30. He's a rat.
You're a rat! Get back here!
Oh no!
Now the were-rats will go. This one here. 10, 25. Hi, cat.
Hi!
It's gonna bite you.
No, thank you.
23. That'll be 4 points of piercing. And you do not have to give a con save because you are undead. Ooh. That is... Wait, so that's 4 plus 3 plus 2. 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
How dare you speak as he speaks?
Suck it! I mimic him.
Yeah. This one right here.
Spellcast.
Angel. And it's going to turn and swing at you. Well, first it's going to try to bite you, Duke.
Right, that's fair.
No.
I forgot, because I did damage to the pasture, he does take 2 points of the respective damage, I think, because I was in my Celestial Revelation.
Oh, yeah. 2 more on him. There we go. 14 misses you, I assume?
Yes, 14 misses.
Yeah, he starts swinging and you can finally see, so you can dodge. All right, that's the end of that. Damson, your turn.
Is a were-rat considered a humanoid?
That is a great question. You were not the one who did not know anything, right? That was just Cat?
That was just cat.
That was just me.
It is considered a humanoid. But with a lot of special condition immunities.
Is one of them paralyzed?
That you don't know.
Meh. Okay. Yeah, I'll make the attempt. I'm gonna ignore this one because it's focused on Duke and look towards Pastor, and in a deep, rumbly, draconic voice, I'm just gonna say, "Halt!" as I cast Hold Person.
All right, what save is that?
Wisdom, DC 16.
Ooh, wisdom. He does have advantage on his saving throws, but he succeeds.
Ah.
Nice try.
Does that count as a miss? Can I use careful spell to try to get the hit
It's
again?
not a miss. Attack him and you can. He turns and looks over at you. You do not command me in my church.
Sorry, I love that voice.
All done, Damson?
I'm just double checking because I haven't really had to use this. Where the heck? No, it is an attack action to do it. Okay. So, yes, I am done.
Okay. He's going to use his next legendary action to scurry over into this corner. Oh, wait. No, there's a cat over there. Yeah, no, he's going to go over there. He's a coward. Stylax.
He's also a rat, afraid
Yeah.
of cat.
Yep. So we're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Key point or not key point? Where's everyone else up? Yeah, I'll spend a key point for the one that lets me disengage and dash. Hold on, let me find the name.
Yep. Step of the Wind. Or they probably renamed it, but Step of the Wind.
Yep.
I don't think you need to spend a key point to dash anymore.
No, but what I can do is if I spend a key point, I can do disengage and dash at the same time with a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But you don't need to disengage. There's nothing.
Oh,
in
you're right.
melee
I
with you.
don't need. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing in.
Yeah, they ran away.
15, so I won't use my.
25.
There. Oh, actually, you know what? That was really stupid. Is that where was I?
Yep.
Oh, crap.
No, you was up one more.
Oh, up one more.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I won't need to use it. 5, 15.
Yeah.
No, actually.
You can make it. Yeah, you can make it. You're good.
Yeah, but do I want to keep him? Yeah, I want to keep him in the corner. I want to put that baby in the corner. All right.
Nobody puts
And
baby
yes,
in the corner.
All right. So my attack.
God, that movie is so
Bum,
bad.
bum, bum, bum.
It's so good, but it's so bad. You know.
So bad. Good. Yeah, especially like I think people forget the last part of the movie. Like the first part is what people remember, and then the dancing at the end. But the whole thing in the middle where they're doing like. Anyway.
Growing up with my generation and MTV back when we had, Nelly music videos playing, Dirty Dancing wasn't even remotely dirty. I was like, what's wrong here? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
All right.
missed.
Whew, swing and a miss. You will never defeat me.
Okay, and I am. Oh, I know what I wanted to. No, it's okay. I didn't say it. I wanted it. I'm not going to do it, but the one I was thinking of was the dash and dodge. So that way, when I got over there, I'd be dodging. But it's okay. We're good.
Well, you
I'm
can
done.
key point for that. That's fine.
Okay, then I'll do the key point on that.
All right. Pastor Cheon's turn. He stands back up. Did not recharge his divine radiance. Shape change. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay, well, if it ain't broke, he has disadvantage to attack you. A bite. 17 misses.
17 misses. I block it with my electric staff.
Ting. A scimitar. 5.
Does it
I just
yeet out
I
of it?
barely move my upper body back and go.
I don't do that to y'all. He doesn't do it to him either.
That's fair.
Damn rat hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, that's how do I hold this? And that is the end of his turn. Cat. You're stuck between a rat and a hard place.
Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is just go in self-defense mode. Unsettling presence now.
Oh, you're so unsettling. 15 feet of you has to give a... the target has... Wait. The target has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes within the next minute. Constructs, undeads, and creatures that can't be frightened are immune to this feature. Okay, so you literally just do the cat hissing.
Yeah, it's like...
Instinctually, the rat man is... Damn it. That is wonderful.
But as my sub-command to Viper is to attack the big rat.
Get the big one.
So it'll come over here. Shoo. And then go and attempt to swipe. Rand.
Ooh, that'll hit. Remember, we use average. Not.
Yes. I tried to do average.
That is average there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is 12. Perfect. Nice. Are their attacks magical, actually?
This one states it does half radiant because one of them is a radiant damage.
Yes, but is the damage specified as magical for the other part of it? It has to say this attack counts as magical for blah blah blah.
No, it's not magical.
So he is resistant to the slashing.
I think they're
okay,
that though.
So -3 from that, so 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. And they will stay here trying to block it. Yeah.
Okay, all done.
All done.
First legendary action is gonna do a quick bite at you, Stylax. Oh, it still hasn't been your turn, so disadvantage. Wait, why is that toggled off? 14 misses. All right, that was its legendary action. Duke!
Okay, do we do flanking in this game?
Nope, that is not an option in the new rule sets. We're probably going to be adding it back in once we get there, but as of now, no.
All right. Well, he'll look at this this were-rat in front of him. He says, "Looks like your boss will have to wait, because currently you're marked by the will of the way." And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the were-rat.
What the fuck are you talking about? Huh?
And that you will find out right about now. And he swings with the spine.
Yeah. Go.
Damn it!
It closes its eyes as you swung, and you expected it to dodge, and just. Okay.
Oh, do I do it now? Now I'll hold it. I might have missed with that swing, but my next one will be on target. That's my turn.
Next up, the were-rats. So this one here, there's still an angel, but there's also a dragon. I think it's just going to alternate back and forth. Not sure which one of you is the bigger, scary thing. Damson. 7 to hit.
No.
They don't have disadvantage, but, you know. 17 to hit.
No.
Very good, very good.
Short sword gets caught on my scales.
This one over here. Oh, that's why. That I was rolling as the rat, the were-rat, not the pastor. It's fine for now. Cat.
Hello.
I don't know what the hell you did to this guy, but 6 piercing damage, cons. Oh wait, no, you're immune.
Yeah.
You're not immune to that though. 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Perfect. Yeah, there's only 2 of them. Damson.
I'm gonna move here. Oh, Cat is very hurt. Like, Cat, get over to me, as I will. Yeah, I'm more worried about Cat. Scorching Ray, all 3 at the were-rat that's on Cat. Let me toggle to advantage because I get that.
I think you would be a straight roll then, because you're next to a hostile creature. Unless that's removed from the rule set.
I think it's the target you are shooting at has to be within melee for you to have disadvantage, not with something in. And Spell Sniper, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it has half cover, but.
20.
Ooh.
25.
Ooh.
20. So 10, 18, 25 points of fire damage.
So, Cat, as it is sinking its teeth into you, you just see this dazzling, scorching burst of purple fire against the rat. And it is.
You don't smell good.
It is bloodied from that. Okay. All done, Damson?
Oh, I can't use that as a bonus action to throw at the same time? Oh, that's lame. Okay. Yeah, just telling Cat to get over here before they get, hurt again.
All right. The end of your turn. Second legendary action. Gonna go to try to bite at you, Stylax. Miss. Stylax.
Bites his lip.
Oh, no.
It swings. I don't even move. I just stare at it, knowing it's not even coming close. All right. First attack against the big bad.
Fuck him up.
Oh, there we go. Crit. Nat 20.
Barely hits. Just saying.
Nice. Why are there 2 buttons? Oh, just in case I wasn't clicking the crit damage one.
Oh, that's actually intuitive. Look at that.
Yeah.
One intuitive thing so far. Let's go.
Right. I had it on it. I had it on advantage, but I wasn't supposed to have it then.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be disadvantage or whatever, right? Yeah,
Give
that's
them
cool.
credit
Yeah, like
where credit is due. Take it away where it is due.
for 15 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. And I should have asked this from the get-go. Your attacks are magical, right?
Yeah, well, so they've removed any type of that from the 2020-14. No one does attacks that overcome magical resistance. That's gone.
Oh. So this should have been half damage the whole time.
So, yeah, because there's no class, there's no item, there's no class. Or, I mean, I shouldn't say an item.
There's magic items, yeah.
But there's no class that, because I think they're removing that off the monsters. They're taking that off.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But we don't know the monster. But anyway, but it is lightning damage.
Oh, well then never mind. It's full damage.
Yeah. And then
It's only bludgeoning and stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's kind of what they've done. Like, so for instance, Monk used to be level 6. It would be, say, something like could overcome magical resistance. Now at level 6, they can make it force damage. So they're changing slightly how things are worded so that way they can get rid of that magical necessary, but they give anyway. So, okay, second attack. And this one I'm going to kick. For 25 to hit.
Ooh, yeah.
So the first one coming down with the lightning staff hit, and then he kicks out, and you hear a big roll of thunder. So this one's going to be thunder damage.
Get him.
For 10. So you see the lightning, and then bam!
All right. All done?
And that is it.
Now it's
Why don't I see?
his turn.
Normally we can see their health bars above, but I can't see them.
Oh, you
see
can't?
his. Oh, maybe is that the one? No, I don't think so. I just see Vipers.
You're supposed to be able to see the health bar.
Yeah, when you got him in that position, it kind of disappeared. There it is.
Right here? Okay.
He's back now.
He's hurt.
Well.
Alrighty, so now that it is his turn, D6. Oh, it does not
Alright.
recharge. Is it time?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let us feel like we're winning a little bit more, and then you can.
Alright, so now it's at normal attacks against you again. Bite.
Missed.
Alright, the first die has to roll above a 5. So, like, eventually.
2 natural ones in a row.
Hey, dude, it's me. We know this. Anyways, your turn, Cat.
Bonus action to just Misty Step using, my ability as Archfey, and just, hello. You
Hello,
called?
Cat. Yes, I'm going to heal you.
Okay. And then command Viper to just attack the rat, the big rat. Go ahead, Viper. Smack.
That'll hit.
19.
Nice.
12. But, of course.
The magical aspect, so -2
Yeah.
from that. Or -3 from
Yeah.
that. So 9. Nice. All done?
Then it will move towards this window here and block the window.
Alright, end of your turn. It is going
Yes.
to try to bite you again, Stylax, because, one of these days.
Yep.
11, okay. Next up, we have Duke.
Just bobbing and weaving.
Yeah. Stop touching!
Grapple and Duke.
I'm gonna try to swing away.
Swing, swing, swing.
Here we go. God damn it! Can I roll above a freaking 5?
Well. Oh no. 10 misses, these guys, actually. Not
Okay.
by a lot.
For my bonus oh no, bonus action I can't do anything either. Okay. Well, Cat's looking hurt, so yeah, I might as well be at least some use. I'm going to action surge, put a hand on Cat's head, and don't worry, the way's got you. And I'm going to put healing hands on her.
Them.
Why can't
Yeah.
I can't even roll good. You heal for 3.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why.
Oh.
It's 3. God damn. My rolls are terrible today. Okay, that's
I
my
feel
turn.
it. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. How about you and I both get a free crit next turn?
No.
Where-
As long as it's not used on me.
Yeah, I wasn't asking y'all. All right. Where rats are going to go? This guy here, well, he's back on to you, Duke. Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
We're just missing at each other back and forth.
10, 20, 25. And now we activate. Wait, do these ones have the pack tactics? No, they don't. Okay. Normal attack, Stylax. Yeah! Get away from my lord!
My lord.
Get away!
Miss.
Stop touching. Damson, you're up. Actually, before the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to try to bite you again. Okay. Damson, you're
I
up.
got nervous.
I'm going to use my action to pat Cat on the head and cure wounds at 2nd level.
Mm.
For 17 points of healing.
Oh. Nice. Fully refreshed.
Very nice.
And then, yeah, that'll do it.
Alrighty. Next up, Stylax.
All right, so I think I can. Let me just double check. I was looking at this. Oh, I'll look at it between the next time. Okay, first attack. I'm going to use the lightning staff, but this time it's in 3 pieces. It separates into 3 pieces, and I'm gonna whip around it to grab it and also grapple it.
Whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip it real good.
18 to hit,
That'll hit.
and it's got to do a grapple whatever thingies.
Yep. So it gets to use acrobatics or athletics opposed by your DC, which is 15.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
And then bonus action attack. Misses, I believe, 9.
9 does in fact miss. All done.
And I am done.
All right, it is now his turn. Nope. All right, well, he gets the bite. Misses.
19 does hit.
Okay. Yeah, you actually have to give me your deflect thingy.
All right. Let's see if my roll beats your damage.
Yeah, Cat, you're up. New monk, man. It's-
I love it. I'm just waiting for Duke to get his ass over here because I'm like.
You need some help? Then for my free action, Cat will just bamf right here and throw in dagger straight at the rare rat.
Go for it.
Throw dagger. Yes. A10.
At the were rat?
Yes,
Misses.
this one. Whew. Okie dokie. Then they're just gonna run back.
Who's the afraid one here? All right. Well, it's going to try to bite you.
Oh, it has range? Oh, damn.
Oh, no. Legendary action. 20 to hit, Stylax?
Okay.
That does hit.
All right, that'll be 9 points of piercing damage. Con save, DC 14.
Nine there, and con save. 22.
Yeah.
Oh, Stylax, you do get 10 HP temporary because I teleported and you were 5 feet from me.
Nice.
He wasn't within 5 feet.
He was.
Oh. Was he over here when you teleported, or?
I was. Oh no! What the hell?
Yeah, you were here. You threw a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw a dagger at the rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
were 10 feet up.
It's. I forgot. I am a small creature. I apologize.
No worries.
It's all good. So yes, you take the 9.
I apologize once again.
You're good. Duke, your turn.
All right, maybe this time I'll finally hit. I'm gonna swing away. Thank you.
Let's go. You hit it.
All right, I'm pumping a psionic strike into this. I
Yeah.
can get my hunter's mark on this. Weapon mastery for Great Club is a push. Okay. I will push him back.
Keep going. Yep. Just.
Blomp.
So 13 points of damage.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And you push it back 10 feet or 5 feet?
Oh wait, no. So it's 13 for the. What's going on here?
I think you just double clicked it on accident or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh no, one's bludgeoning, one's necrotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it should be a D8 for necrotic. On your necrotic,
Which it is
D6.
on the left side, and then
Yeah.
the bludgeoning
is.
is D6. That is
No,
so confusing. Why did it roll like that?
Great club should be.
Strength, Hunter's Mark, Psionic, all of that's calculated into the 13.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
do the details it shows you. Yeah.
Okay. So that should be 13, and then the necrotic should have only just been a D8, which I don't see what it rolled.
Yeah, great club is a D8 as well. Great club is a D8, and necrotic's a D8.
Yeah, so you need one more D8. It's the 13 and then one more D8.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more D8.
That's what it did. The first one did the bludgeoning, the second one did
Oh.
the necrotic, but it added in all of the extra damages as well on the second one.
Oh,
So
yeah.
8. Oh. And is that 5 feet or 10 feet shoved away from you?
I think it's 10 feet.
Boom.
Push.
Fuck that. Rat up.
Approach him menacingly.
And then I think he also takes another 2 points of damage because I'm still in my celestial form. Because he takes damage equal to my proficiency bonus once per turn.
Nice.
Let's go.
And he's pretty much done for. I'm gonna start moving on to the new guy.
It's a nice thing about the push thing. Get him out of the way, and then
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that is my turn.
Where at? Is Gungo? Runs over at you, Damson. Well, apparently it has a choice.
I'm just gonna look like. Sure, you don't want to run?
You will never take me away from Paylor's glory.
16?
Miss.
All right. Miss. This one right here is going to keep going after you, Stylax.
Just stop moving.
dodge.
Holy fucking shit. All right, Damson, you're up.
Can you move the passer again? You can't see his health bar again. Just wiggling back and forth a bit. There it goes. Like it,
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
it's just that pillar that blocks it out. I think it's
Yeah.
because of the dynamic lighting.
Probably, yeah. He is sitting on a... He's a rat. He's scurrying around it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine, if you want to be this way. Scorching Ray, Were-Rat, Rare-Rat, Pastor.
Disadvantage on this one, but smell sniper. So...
An advantage because of Sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we go. All advantage. 1,
That hits the first one.
2,
Who's now dead.
3, 6,
17
8, 9.
and 18. Yeah, hits. And hits. So that's 8 on this one, dead. Then 9 on him, not dead.
Go 5, 10. You can still surrender, Pasta.
I am the chosen one.
End of your turn, he's going to try to bite Stylax. I believe... Yeah, I only used one of them this round, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have to scroll up and read.
Nope. Stylax, your turn.
All right.
Chosen one to miss his attacks.
Strike
My
with
average roll today has been 6, okay? Just...
I am enjoying it for once.
Good,
So
yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting here. Just
Yes, I know.
yes.
Oh, I'm saying something because he says something. Just like...
All right. First attack. Do-do-do.
Yes, blame Yandish for what comes next encounter.
16.
That'll hit. Just barely.
So I'm swiping at his knees to knock him prone.
Ah!
All right. And then flurry of blows with my last focus point. So, first attack. crit. Oh, I didn't do damage on the other
Yeah,
one, did I?
yeah.
Okay, so I'll do the crit damage and I'll go back and do the first one. I was just happy I hit twice. 15.
That's the crit.
Yep, and then the other one was 10, so 25.
How do you want to do this?
So he sweeps at the knees, knocks him over, comes back around, and solar plexus with the electric staff, and you just hear this thunder hitting his chest for thunder damage. So first one lightning damage, second one is thunder damage.
And as you get that final blow against him, you watch as all of the fur recedes back into the body as he lays there bleeding out on the floor, no longer in his cursed state.
Everyone all right?
Of course,
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Barely took a scratch.
that was fun.
Was anyone bitten?
You mean like with its little teeth?
Okay. Good, good. Pat cat. Right, should probably check him and,
I'll start searching the body.
Cat, you and I should go find Lily May.
Okay.
We're gonna go start searching for Lily May.
Okay. So, Stylax, perception check, looting the body.
Here we go.
The were-rats pop out of these like seats, right?
Yeah, like they were hiding underneath the pews and came out.
So, yeah, Duke is just gonna check under each seat one by one.
Okay, no rats.
Yeah, no rats.
Normal
no
rat.
rats.
Normal rat. And just... yeah. Roll me a perception check, Duke. Let's see what you find. And Dancing Cat, you said you're looking for Lila May?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. Let's see what you find.
Okay. Cat, it's on you.
And, yeah.
So, let's start with Stylax. 10. You find a beautifully crafted holy symbol made out of gold to Palor. Likely a familial heirloom. You
Go ahead and pick it up and take it. Yep.
All right. It's worth 75 GP, by the way.
Inventory.
Uh-huh. You also find, tucked within his robes, is a spell scroll. You take it out, and it is a divine spell scroll. But you don't recognize any of these words. You're not proficient in Arcana, are you?
Nope.
Do you have calligraphers?
I do not.
Okay.
Nope.
I have to
Pretty sure.
remember that now, because if you know calligraphers, you can read spell scrolls and make
Spell
spell
scrolls.
scrolls. Yeah.
That's great. Nope, I don't know.
I think Duke would have told you. Oh no, you've seen Duke use calligraphy skills before, so
Yep,
you know
I
he's
have.
proficient.
Here, Duke, there's this, it's got some strange writing on it. Well, you want to look at this, and I'll hand him the scroll.
Nice. The last thing you find was tucked very deep inside the robes, was his personal journal, detailing his struggles with faith, his secret curse, and a cryptic reference to the dark force he once encountered that might... Oh, sorry, not that part. A dark force he once encountered that may sound a little familiar to you, Stylax. But that's just a cursory glance. And unfortunately, you don't find anything else. You were looking for any more dangers, Duke.
Mhm.
Well, you do find the tithe box, if that matters to you. You also find his priest vestments, which were hung up on the wall. And you also find a few ceremonial candles. If you're curious to take any of them, you're welcome to.
I don't think you would. I mean, you might point them out. You'll point them out as Stylax, but you won't take any of it.
Okay. Now, Damson and Kat, you go everywhere around inside of this building, and I'm just moving you around to make this faster and quicker for you. And then you notice that there's this door over here. When you open it and look inside, you can see that there is a bed pushed over into the corner, and you can hear whimpering coming from underneath it.
Gonna walk in, like, start heading over towards the bed with Cat on my shoulder, like, it's all right. Everything's gonna be fine now. The danger's gone. Are you okay?
They get quiet.
It's okay. We're friends. No one here's gonna hurt you.
You see this young girl lift up the edge of the bed sheet, look over at you, and immediately pull it back down. Heathens!
I'm not a heathen.
Yes, you are.
Why would you say that?
The pastor told me you're heathens.
I'm not. I'm honestly, not a huge fan of religion, so how can I be a heathen if I don't worship in the first place?
Heathens are anybody who doesn't side with us. You're a heathen. You're a monster.
I'm no monster. Can monsters talk and be nice?
Those are the scariest ones.
No. I can assure you, I'm no monster. I want to make sure that you're all right. There's lots of loud noises out there, and, well, wanted to check to see if there's anyone hiding, trying to keep themselves safe. Which, you did a great job, by the way. Excellent hiding spot.
I need you to roll with me your first persuasion roll. This is a multi-layered challenge.
26.
The crying seems to slow down a little bit, and you can tell her attention is at least more open now.
Yeah, look, right now, it's just you, me, and my friend Kat here in the room. There's no one here to hurt you. It's quite safe now. She'll say she, like, sits down on the floor so she's not, like, towering over her, you know? More comfortable pose. Is your name Lily May? Because I think I heard about you from my friends Ada and Stylax, who were here at the church this night. They came to your sermon and they said that you and everyone was exceptionally lovely.
You know Ada?
Oh yeah, I've done travel with her. She's a good friend. We actually came up here from let me pull up the right name. From Parashat and Daraja. Those people down there were also very nice. Have you been to there?
No.
Oh, I'm sure you would love it. Karashan has these beautiful, like, wood carvings everywhere from all the people that are there. Their profession is woodworking, you see. And Daraj is just a nice little village where everyone's nice and friendly.
I need your second persuasion roll.
24.
So, as you were talking and soothing this child, you feel this pressure in your head. Unlike the pain you usually experience when your memories are coming to light, the edges of this memory are soft, warm, like a treasured dream that you just barely can't recall until it comes back to you. You recall a tent flap bellowing gently in the breeze and a setting sun that is painting the sky with strokes of orange and purple. You remember the feel of a worn book in your hands, its pages slightly rough to the touch, and the sounds of voices in the distance, the bustling life of a caravan, family, your people. You recall the joy of losing yourself in a story that you've read dozens of times. You're the reason this book is so worn. It is just you, sitting there constantly, even surrounded by the other Renee people, and you would remember retelling the stories, this story particularly, to some of the other Renee children, even when you get older, telling it to them over and over again. It always makes them more happy and welcoming. And this story that you recall, it is called Fluffer's Bright Paw. It is a tale of a Tabaxi paladin who stood against darkness in a world that saw her kind as little more than mischievous thieves or wanderers.
As I'm recalling the memory, I think I would probably offer like it's a small story to try and like calm her down and actually start recounting that tale aloud to her to try and like get her attention onto something that's happy, joyful, and getting into the whole telling of the tale.
Check Discord.
And as I'm telling it, I was kind of at this part of Fluffers with her first shining like morning sunlight stood firm at the gates of a village, before her looming the shadow beast, a grotesque form twisting with the whispers of despair. Cannot frighten me, Fluffers declared, her voice steady and resolute, for the light I carry is not my own. It is the hope of those I protect. And with a single brilliant strike of her blade, she banished the darkness, not with violence, but with the purity of her conviction.
As you are telling this story, Kat, you are sitting in the doorframe, listening. Stylax Duke, finishing up your looting of this area, you also find your way over towards that door, listening. Kat, you begin to feel a memory unlock as well. You remember this story. You remember sitting up on a shelf, listening to it, over and over and over again. You're always staying out of sight of everyone else. Most people just pet you and move along, but this little girl, she would take the time to pet your head and start reading to you directly from the book. There was something different about it. Most of the people would pet you, almost seemingly for themselves. This individual seemed to do it to calm you, keep you cozy, keep you comfortable. You remember sitting at the campfires as this individual would continue telling the stories over and over as you just sat there on a log, cozy next to the flames, and listening to it. Despite hearing this story, Cat, 100 times, it still completely captivates you.
They will be mesmerized, tilting their head and flickering their ears.
And during the telling of the story, Lila May does crawl her way out from underneath the bed, and when it's over, she just blinks a couple of times at you. You can see the dried tear marks on her face, but she just seems very confused, and she looks over at you, Stylax, immediately and goes running over. Is the pastor okay?
We need to get you out of here. There's been... Come with me. And is there a different door I can take her out of that we won't walk past the pastor's body?
There's a door here.
Okay. And I probably would have covered his body too, since we're walking over there somehow. But
so, as you pass by, looking at Damson sitting on the floor and Kat relaxing sitting next to Damson, and Lila kind of looks at you, Damson, and gives a small smile.
I smile back and just kind of say, that's the most important thing. To be pure with your convictions, to banish the darkness that is in your heart, to banish the darkness that is around. As long as you are sure in your course of action, and your cause is just, everything will be all right.
come with me. And I'll hold out my hand to her, offering
She'll take
to walk her out. And it's really early in the morning or really late, right? What time?
At this point, it's probably just barely past midnight.
Okay.
You guys did the fight at dusk.
Yeah.
The first fight.
The first fight, yeah. I know the steward. How do I know, since we've been here, and I know the steward is kind of like difficult, but do people generally trust him, like him in this area that have I heard any?
You've heard a lot of things, mostly from the pastor, about the steward and how he's kind of standoffish, doesn't really interact with the church all that much, doesn't go to any of the sermons that he has. But as a general statement, like, people in the town, in most towns, in your recesses of your mind, you know they usually put trust into the authorities. And if they don't, in your experience, the authorities get eaten. Guillotined.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever met the steward? I say to her.
Once, he came to collect taxes. The pastor was very upset at that.
Yes, that's an adult tax thing, government. But steward is good. We're gonna go to him this night for help, and we'll stay there with him.
Okay.
And I start walking toward the steward's place with her.
As you are walking out, you pass by a group of individuals in the middle of the street. Many of them you recognize from the sermon, eating food, sitting there, having camaraderie with them, and many of them are just rubbing their heads, looking very pained and confused. And you recognize Caleb amongst them. Massive bite marks all across his chest, shirt torn open, bleeding profusely from his nose. And as you all pass by, you see that he's checking on them, taking his own cloth to wrap it around their arms. And he stands up and goes running over towards all of you. Hey, so, I'm still alive. You all seem as well as... He looks down at her and immediately back up towards all of you.
This is my friend Caleb. He's safe. He's good people.
Caleb? That's the name of the pastor's son. Yes, it is. That's me. Nice to meet you. You're Lila May, right? And she kind of like hides behind you, Stylax.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. He's safe, and we'll help the others in the morning. But Caleb, I'm gonna take her to get some sleep and some food and
Yes.
comfortable. Ada will stay here and help you heal the others and yourself.
Right. Thank you. Good to see you're okay. See ya. And he backs away.
Duke? And I look over at Duke.
He's gonna walk over to Caleb. Caleb, how are you feeling? Do you feel as if there has been some kind of transference of power to you?
Yes. I can definitely... I felt something strange happen, and in a brief moment, while they were attacking me, I commanded them to stop, and they seemed to listen, and now we're not fighting anymore, so I figured we just need to make sure nobody else has to die tonight. But yes, to answer your question, I did feel that.
And by that feeling, then you understand what deed had been done.
Now I do. Certainly. Thank you. Rid this town of a great evil.
Well, I can only hope that the new one in charge can show them the correct way.
Well, not sure about being a leader of any kind, but greatness is thrust upon you. You have to do what is necessary to look out for everyone else.
Gonna kind of like, perhaps you could take up the old position. Might be good for some familiarity. I say, kind of like glancing at Stylax as walking off with Lil May.
Maybe. I've lived my life as an outlaw, but I don't want to live my life as a liar. Definitely tend to the church. That's not an issue, but I'm not a priest. I'm not going to give sermons.
Then don't lie about it. Do as you think is correct in your leadings. He puts I think Duke will put a hand on his shoulder. You may not want to do it, but you are a good person, Caleb.
May not be a priest, but you could be a community leader.
Maybe. That's a lot. I'll do what
It is.
I'll figure it out, I'm sure. How is she? Is she okay?
She was quite scared and crying underneath the bed. we made sure she didn't see what happened in there, but someone's going to need to take care of the body and then probably explain to the steward in the morning exactly what has transpired. So,
I'll take care of the body. And when you go to speak with the steward, you're going to speak with him now, aren't you?
Stylex wants to take her there for her to spend the night there since it's safer. And that might actually be what we're doing instead of the brunch tomorrow.
Well, then I have to go with you to show him you all aren't charlatans or liars.
Yeah, come with us, and like once we're out of view of like everyone else, I kind of like tap him on the shoulder and just cure wounds on him, just to kind of like heal him up because of the bite marks and everything.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's tingly. Oh, is that what magic feels like? It's not always painful.
No. There's ones that heal.
Very strange. So, after a little bit, Stylax, they all catch up with you, and she shows you over to his house, and you get out front and knock on the door.
You might need to wait a moment, as it is, late in the evening.
Yes, of course. Okay, yeah.
Moment goes by. Sorry, dramatic pause. The steward opens up the door wearing his bathrobes, and what are all of you doing? And he looks past. Oh, Damson, hi, how are you? And Caleb.
Forgive our intrusion. We have important matters that I think you should know about.
Important enough that it couldn't wait until our meeting tomorrow at brunch?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I wanted to try and wait for the brunch, but unfortunately things escalated, and well, we want to explain the situation before things start getting more out of hand. I'm so terribly sorry to interrupt your sleep this night. Truly.
Oh, little Lily May, right? Lila May. Right. Yes, everybody come inside. I'll start a kettle of tea. Everyone you all look like shit. What's been going on? Are you the reason it's been so loud here this evening? And he's just letting you all in.
Not particularly.
Oh, sorry. Stylax, what were you saying?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
No, not particularly. It's more of things that occurred to us that we may have assisted in taking care of, doing our civic duty for the town.
What she's trying to say is yes, that it was us that made those noises.
Love the simplicity of it. Well, where's the pastor? He is the guardian of Lila, and why is Caleb here and not incarcerated?
Perhaps we need a safe place for Lila to stay this evening, and perhaps we can find a place here, and then we will discuss more.
Yes, Lila, come with me. I have a guest room for you. And, as he is walking with her, she just looks back immediately at Stylax and Damson.
I give a smile and a nod, you'll be fine, Lila May. The steward is a very trusted individual.
I'll be staying here tonight as well.
She'll nod and immediately start going. He'll get her over into one of his guest rooms, and this home he has is by far the nicest one here. It's made out of stone. It has wooden trimmings all around it. It is immaculately well kept and maintained. He has different throw pillows from exotic locations, and it's definitely somebody who enjoys stuff. But after he comes walking back over towards you, he gestures over towards his dining area where he puts a kettle onto his stove that he has. That's still a little warm, but he's intensifying the fire right now. So, who wants to tell me what has been going on and why all of you are not incarcerated? I did hear about your attack.
Go ahead.
I'll pull out the diary. This belonged to the pastor. It was his diary. It seems he's no longer. You might want to peruse through this real quickly.
Take it, and now he's being like very cautious of all of you as he's beginning to flip through. Oh my. Oh. Right under my nose. This entire time?
Yes.
Yes.
How are we going to arrest all these people?
It's...
Go on, Stylax was speaking
yeah,
first.
Go on, Stylax.
They weren't doing things of their own free will. If you dig into that more, you'll see that it was very nefarious, and the villagers did not mean harm, including the ones that passed away earlier this evening.
By the sounds of it, Caleb, you're one of them? This all has to be some type of sick joke, right? Caleb just, would you guys mind backing up a little bit?
Yes. Steward, please do not try to scream to scare Lila May. She knows not of any of this, and we want to keep it that way for as long as possible.
And you all watch as Caleb grows and extends upwards as the steward just drops to the ground, backing into the corner. Oh, everything holy in the world. Oh, that is not natural. That is not natural.
Steward, as you can see, it's very true. Natural, no idea. But you can blame the pastor for that. As you can see, I'm fully within control over myself. Despite how absolutely delicious Duke smells, I am not currently eating him.
That is true. I do smell quite tasty.
It's just cologne. I think
it's Divine by Calvin Klein. Just
I think the point's been made. I think you can turn back. That's all.
Shifts back down, and you see that part of it is way more painful than shifting up.
I'll go over and offer the steward a hand to stand up.
He'll stand up and just sits with his back against the wall, like standing. Well,
totally understandable.
So, the pastor was mind controlling everyone, and now he's dead because of all of you.
Yes, after he sent some of them to attack us in the first place, as they were all shouting that we were part of the heathens.
And the heathens are those of us that weren't able to be controlled by him because we transformed differently. Right. I don't possess the authority to make any rulings or judgments on any of this. I believe tomorrow we're going to have to speak to the Lord.
Of course, totally understandable.
Bring your best outfits, all of you.
Would that mean that there is no brunch then?
I think this constitutes as a reason for us to delay our brunch appointment.
The brunch will be on hold. Got it.
Possibly.
Yes.
My night is now ruined. No brunch. This is the first time the cat's
Yeah, he just... You're a different one of these Lacan creatures.
No. Cat is just born that way. Soft and fluffy.
Very well.
We're so terribly sorry to drop this on your lap in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden, we weren't expecting it either, but to be accused of, well, murdering people, no, it was more self-defense. And we tried not to kill them. We actually did try to knock them all out, but some things just happened.
Knock, 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 knock.
Speaking of,
So I'm actually
being-
knocking at the door.
No, I heard somebody knocking in the background.
Oh,
yeah, I heard someone knocking too. Speaking of late at night, we should let you get some sleep. I promised to love me I would sleep here, so and I'll lay it on the floor. Wake me in the morning.
Yes, of course.
just-
We have another guest bedroom. I have 3 more guest bedrooms, actually.
Oh, sure. I'll take one of those then, and I'll get up. I'll flip up, just standing.
Oh, okay. And he'll allow any number of you that wish to stay here to do so. Caleb kind of just like is sheepishly looking. I have not slept inside of a building in 7 years. I'll take the couch. And he excitedly goes over to the couch to sleep. And yes, go on.
I was just because I'll take one of the other guest rooms, especially if it feels more comfortable knowing that we're not going anywhere. We're trying to do the right thing.
So long as you do not try to flee the scene or leave without forenotice to me, you are not going to be persecuted until the Lord's decree.
Of course.
You all understand the Lord's decree and decorum, correct?
To be completely honest with you, I do not know of the Lord's decree and decorum.
So, 3 of you are completely out of clue of what Lord decree and decorum really means. Kat, you actually know perfectly what that means. That means the Lord's decree is taken absolute as if given by a divine order in this land. It also means that decorum is expected. They can have any judgment upon you based upon your actions at their hearing with you, speaking with you, as well as their own personal belief. More or less, if you talk shit, he might just decide that you should be executed. It's one of the reasons dealing with lords sucks. But Kat, you know all about this. And so does
There's
Ada.
a smile. Promotion.
But some of you have to bunk up and share rooms, get to hang out, relax. I think this is a great place for us to end the session. When we come back next week, we'll see what the Lord's finally like. Great session, everybody. See you next time.